Good afternoon, welcome to game number 2 for the Chinese regional semi-finals. And we are gonna see TongFu taking it up against DouFu again. And the first game was taken by TongFu, though DouFu were definitely not helpless. And I'm hoping for a fairly even game again, and maybe even DouFu can force out a game number 3, though of course on paper it would be TongFu that would take the win over DouFu. But there are some names in DouFu which you will know, because DouFu is a team that's consisting of players that went through the Open League after not being able to play with their own team. So we, for example, have a couple of World Elite in there. But we will see what they're gonna use to try and take out TongFu this game number 2. Of course, like I said, game number 2 of the semi-finals. That will mean that there is gonna be a finals, and the finals will be up against LGD. So the winner of this match will be facing LGD. The prize for which they're gonna fight is a sponsor ticket, full sponsor ticket to the Asia 2012. So definitely something worth fighting for, as the finals are gonna be on Thursday, and tomorrow is gonna be the third place decider between the loser of this team and Cruel Demon, who lost to LGD yesterday. And yeah, well, let's see, because the draft is already on the way, as you can see. Oh, boink. Sorry. We have got ourselves a Bet Rider and a Bounty Hunter picked up by DouFu. Now, I'm of course a caster that is normally casting Western teams, and this is looking way more familiar than the previous game based on picks. I mean, Bet Rider, we have seen him a lot lately. I'm still missing the Jakiro though, but I'm quite sure he will be either picked up or banned in the next round, because he is just such a strong support. We have got the Bet Rider, the Bounty Hunter on DouFu. We have got the Rubik on TongFu once again, this time with the Chaos Knight, but the Queen of Pain again on the side of TongFu. And we're gonna see if DouFu is gonna be able to take it on against him this game, because of course last game Queen of Pain dominated her mid lane, and that was not a good start for DouFu, to be sure. We're gonna see how they're gonna do though. If they're gonna be, I don't think they're gonna be having the Bounty Hunter mid anymore. They're gonna be having the Bet Rider there. Juggernaut will be the pickup, as they only got like orangey heroes picked up so far. It's kind of interesting to note. But yeah, let's see what they're going to be banning out. So far the bans have been the Night Stalker, which is a hero that we don't see banned out all that much, so interesting to see. Naga Siren, Templar Assassin, Darkseer, and Invoker there as well. Invoker was of course one of the first pickups that DouFu did in their previous game. Was it DouFu? No, it was actually TongFu that used it in the previous game. It will be the Shadow Demon that gets banned out again by DouFu. Will it be responded with the Anti-Mage ban here by TongFu? Because that was the last time the case. TongFu banned out the Anti-Mage as soon as they saw the Shadow Demon ban, thinking like, you know what, there could be an Anti-Mage up for DouFu. Though having said that, if we look at the lanes already for DouFu, an Anti-Mage doesn't really fit in that anymore. Because there's already a Bet Rider who's probably going to be solo mid, there's a Bounty Hunter that's going to be a long lane, Juggernaut on the short lane, together with 2 supports and either a jungle hero or a normal support. So, no Anti-Mage ban out this game. They still ban out the Brewmaster though. That's quite interesting, because I wasn't expecting that, though of course we can have a Bet Rider going inside a jungle. That has been done before. Keeper of Light being banned out in this game. He was used by TongFu in the previous game, so they don't want to be facing that one anymore. And the last ban is gonna be that Jakiro. I mean, he got himself a ban spot in the second banning phase by TongFu. I'm quite sad that we don't see him, but it is understandable. If you don't want to be playing it yourself, it is an annoying hero to be facing. Now let's see the last ban out coming out from DouFu. It will be the Tidehunter, a hero that we haven't seen banned nor picked in a previous game. But no teamfight wanted by DouFu, or at least not wanting to face that one. Not more than they already are facing, because they already are facing a Sonic Wave, which is a pretty big thing to be dealing with. And of course, well, not really teamfight, but there's a lot of disable coming off from TongFu with the Telekinesis there, and already the Chaos Knight with possible 4-second stuns. It could be turning out really deadly for DouFu, but we will find out. First, we're gonna see what TongFu is gonna be picking up as their first pickup. It will be the Beastmaster. So if we look at the lanes now, we know that Rubik is gonna be playing a support. Queen of Pain is gonna be probably in the mid lane with a Beastmaster long lane solo. And that Chaos Knight is gonna be supported by the Rubik. They could still go for Jungle Hero here as well, or they go for a tri-lane. Anything is still possible. Even the Wisp is still possible if they want to go for a Wisp Chaos Knight combination, which personally I would like to see. But then again, there's a lot of combinations that would be viable with that Chaos Knight. Even a Leshrac, Elena, Ancient Separation. I mean, that's just a couple of heroes that are viable with that Chaos Knight. DouFu. What are they gonna pick up? They kind of already have their 3 lanes sorted, depending if their Bat Rider is gonna actually be in that jungle or not. And they need some supports. That's the only way they can do it. And if they're gonna be running that Bat Rider in the jungle, they probably want to keep that a secret until their last pickup. So they probably are gonna be picking up a support that's gonna be with that Juggernaut. Now there is a lot of support still in the pool. A support that we see a lot with the Juggernaut is of course the Venomancer. But having said that, they kind of need something with a bit more disable, because right now, I mean, they have got a lasso from the Bat Rider, but that is it. Bounty Hunter and Juggernaut, yes they can spin, yes they can get extra speed and stuff with the track, but they need a bit of disable because they're up against a lot of disable, and you need to do something against that Chaos Knight, and there is that disable. It's gonna be a Leshrac still picked up by DouFu, which also is of course maybe slightly to stop TongFu from picking up that hero. We can assume that. I mean, Leshrac Chaos Knight combination is of course a very strong combination to be dealing with, and I don't want to have that, so they pick him up himself, and it kind of fits into their lineup also, even though Leshrac has to do a bit more effort to land his own stun. Even though, having said that, if there's gonna be a trial lane with a Juggernaut Leshrac, there could still be a Venomancer, because if the 50% slow is on there, Leshrac will be able to land the stun. It should be fine with that trial lane. If it's gonna be that way though, they will save that for the last pick, which is the only pick they have left. Vengeful Spirit will be picked up by TongFu, so aura stacking for them, as that is indeed a trial lane with a Chaos Knight, Rubik and a Vengeful Spirit. 2 stuns and a disable. It will be pretty difficult for whoever's gonna be up against that lane. That will be pretty painful. Is it gonna be a Bounty Hunter? Well, 1 sentry ward, and he is not gonna be getting any experience. Either he dies or he has to stay way up his tower. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. Maybe DouFu wants to do what they did previous game, and they want to try to run an aggressive trial lane. Will all depend on the last pickup though. What are they gonna go for? They have 37 seconds left into their bonus time, which is a lot more than they had in the previous game at this stage. But we'll find out. Sorry for rambling on, by the way. I'm just I want to say a lot then, and then I just keep talking, and then I don't stop. I'll try to tune it down a bit. Emphasis on try. Might not be successful. Hello, stun. Now, I do think this might actually be a Bat Rider jungling, but Sven and Leshrac is of course a combination that we have seen before, and I'm kind of semi-hoping that they will be roaming around to try and get kills. But I'm liking this Sven a lot more since his buff, or at least I liked him before. But right now he's been buffed, he's been picked up a bit more. His God strength is scaling way better right now, and he is being also that carry, and I like to see him as a carry. But we'll find out soon what he's gonna be played as and who is gonna be going where. As we're just waiting for everybody to pick up their heroes, and then we can get the game going with no pauses this time. I know, for the people that only tune in after the Beyond the Summit stream has ended, the previous game was delayed by an hour with pauses, with reconnects, with remakes, etc. So that's why I say that. But welcome if you indeed watched IG beating their opponents 2-0, and we're gonna see hopefully a bit more even match than you just watched, as the previous match was fairly even, to be fair. TongFu still won, of course, but DouFu definitely not doing a bad job at all. Let's see who's playing what here. We have Chopper, which is actually Kabu. He's gonna be playing Leshrac in this game. We have BA, who's actually Zowie Luo, who's gonna be playing the Juggernaut. I know, these people with different names. There's gonna be one more. Mint Sven, who is actually cousin, is going to be playing the Bounty Hunter. So that is the heroes that have the different names. We have Mint playing the Bat Rider, and the last one, but not least, is the name who, well, the mystery guy kind. I checked his Steam profile, cannot find out who it is. I think it is Panteng, or at least that's what the name said in the Steam profile, but I cannot decipher what it says there. But he is playing the Sven, and he has a cool shoulder pad. Oh, it's just common? Oh, I don't have it. It looks funny.
30 seconds
I like it. And he is not going to be played as a support. Woohoo! It is going to be a Bat Rider that will be in the jungle though, so that is going to be the case, and he will be already clearing out these trees, as you can see, just so he can stack all those camps and just pull them over his flame later on. So this is a dual lane, strong dual lane, of course. Sven, Leshrac, stun from Sven, follow-up stun from Leshrac, strong indeed. Mid lane is going to be solo for the Juggernaut, bottom lane is going to be solo for that Bounty Hunter. Let's take a look at TongFu, who's playing what there. We have Veronica, who is of course Chun, playing the Vengeful Spirit. We have got Mu on his Queen of Pain once again, this time however not on that mid lane. He is going towards that top lane. As we have got Ruby picking up the Illusion Rune, Leshrac not in time, and the Firefly from Mint to be back inside the base, who's probably going to be getting some mana before, well maybe not. He's already going to be landing his fire. 5 seconds until the creep spawns, as we have a Blade Fury already up on the Juggernaut. It's going to be a double lane here for TongFu, with Hao playing the Chaos Knight, Ruby played by Sun Sheng. This will be a very dangerous lane for the Juggernaut. He will not be able to get any last hits there, as we have got some harassment going on this Bounty Hunter, who is indeed going to be having a lot of trouble here as well, with the Vengeful Spirit, a stun in his hands of course, and more harassment coming up. This is a follow-up stun from Leshrac, up in that Sven stun, right clicks to go. Of course Beastmaster is one of those heroes with a lot of armor, so he might be able to stay alive for that combination for now. And I say for now because as soon as this Leshrac is level 2, he will not be able to do that anymore. That is for sure. But that Beastmaster is played by Long DD, who for now is not giving away his first blood just yet. And that is everybody of TongFu. I think I introduced everybody there. When some harassment here again, invisibility on the Bounty Hunter. That way he will be able to get some last hits. But look at the aggression coming up from both teams already. I mean, dual lanes versus solo lanes everywhere. Dual lane versus solo mid lane, dual lane versus solo bottom lane, dual lane versus solo top lane. That is the way it goes. That is yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm really liking it. It's though, as a caster point of view, I mean I like it personally. As a caster point of view, it's a bit of a hazard, because what is going to be the lane that's going to be having the first blood? Every lane has got a strong combination, with of course a telekinesis and a stun, double disable from TongFu on the bottom lane, middle lane rather, double disable from DouFu on the top lane, and well, single disable and a slow but sentry wards on the bottom lane. Yeah, that is gonna be that. There is a clarity, or sorry, salve up on the Bounty Hunter. Picked up the invisibility rune as well, a bit more able to say get some solid last hits there for sure. Last hits I say, but I mean experience. But that is yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. That is for sure. Leshrac thinking about landing a stun, not gonna be able to do it. Look at this damage on Long D. He doesn't have a salve anymore. Only has got one tango left, as his beasts are gonna get picked off. First the Hawk, then the Boar getting chased out of that one, and he's actually just gonna not take any chances and just run all the way back, as we have the first blood. Juggernaut will be going down, or will he? Healing ward there? No, he will not! It will be him staying alive, that healing ward at level 2, doing the works, with no right click coming from Sunshine to try and pick that one off, because he got harassed too much by those creeps, and he's even daring to stand so close here. Chaos Knight does not have any mana, no stunning coming, and Zayulua will be fine in this middle lane for now. Nice play, and no first blood given just yet. In the meantime, we do have a chase on the Bounty Hunter, but that is only for a Vengeful Spirit, who doesn't have a sentry ward with her anymore. Still has dust though, but by herself she cannot do that much just yet. And I say by herself because, of course, as soon as Queen of Pain blinks in and can help her, and he of course wants to try to stop this pool from happening, because that's all gonna cost him some experience, and he's just gonna back off again, knowing that he would not be safe. He pops his invisibility again. There's a sentport here though, nice job. And they do see him sitting there, and there's gonna be a stun, and a sprout, sorry, and a shadow strike, and a dust, and Bounty Hunter trying to run away, minus armor. There will be the first blood going to the Queen of Pain, Mu picking it up, solid one there, dust and sentry ward doing their works, and I did not miss the first blood in this very aggressive game on all lanes, which I'm happy about. Oh, Reality Rift and Healing were just up though, but it's not in time, and it is a kill, and it's going towards the Rubik, and it is the Juggernaut going down. By the way, we are missing sometimes the notifications for this for the kills and stuff. It actually was the Chaos Knight that picked up the last hits there. The reason for that is that I am of course a European person, and these games are played on Singaporean servers, so that is the reason why some abilities might be lagging on sound and visuals, and why you might not, why we might miss some of the messages going through there. So apologies for that one. In the meantime, Beastmaster able to get some experience. Actually, he's level 4, doing a nice job. Not stacking the ancients though. something that I was expecting him to do, because that's of course what the Beastmaster does, to get some solid experience up on there. But he is gonna pull the lane. I think he might be slightly too late though. Oh no, he gets one creep. Woohoo! But at least not causing suspicion on Sven, who's just farming, and he will be pushing the lane. Actually, Sven will be. That is double lane now mid with the Shrek helping out on the Juggernaut, of course. Double damage up on the Chaos Knight, level 5 upon him, level 5 upon the Juggernaut also. Queen of Pain taking out the Bounty Hunter once more. Second kill for her. And Bounty Hunter not able to get away again. And again, this dust being used. Last dust by the Vengeful Spirit. 2 dust being put to good use. And the Juggernaut being higher level here. Oh, Reality Rift in. Is there going to be a Blade Fury though? It's going to be Juggernaut that's going to be chasing them back. Doing a lot of damage on Sunshine here as well, but the stun lands on the Shrek still. Only 1 second though, that is bad luck. And the healing ward gonna get picked off, so no heals for Kaboo on his Shrek, so he will have to back off there. But that is, oh, that 1 second stun. Luck of the draw, I would call it. Vengeful Spirit getting harassed by the tower. We have the Bounty Hunter here, Invisible. Is probably gonna try and land a Janada on that, well, or on move if he can. There he goes. Scream is still there though, right clicks in return, but he has to blink away now. Tower doing too much damage. 1300 gold up on the Queen of Pain, who already has got her power threads complete, so doing a good job there. I'm just gonna put up the net worth, because that right now, that's a bit more interesting to see for me at least. Queen of Pain being highest up on there, no real surprise. Picked up 2 kills, picked up 32 last hits, and if you compare that to the last hits of the Sven, it is actually more, because Sven has got 28 last hits right now, which is quite surprising, because Sven has been free farming here. Queen of Pain of course also free farming, but apparently free farming better than the Sven on this top lane. It will be the Chaos Knight that picks up the Juggernaut again in the middle lane. Same person that died, and this time probably was a bit more lucky with that stun. Rubicon, Vengeful Spirit helping out. Stun there, Telekinesis there, Fatebolt there. Easy kill. The Shrek not close by enough to help out, because he was of course going back to heal and only just made it back and put down a sentry ward just in case there was anything going on again, as we have a Shrek stun on the Chaos Knight, but that's not going to be doing anything anymore. I'm wondering if the Vengeful Spirit will come back with it on the smoke. She doesn't have gold for that, however, so I'm kind of curious to see that, as we see Beastmaster going to get a Rast stun landed there. Bedrider coming in, he's level 5 only there. There's a Warcry for long DD, level 5 versus level 7. He's going to have to walk through the flames to get away from this one. Here comes Sunshine helping out. Nice flame break, and will be able to pick up the Bedrider. Still 1 more hit away from dying. No, 40 HP, pops himself, will be safe. Long DD, second time he escapes that, but here comes the Juggernaut. He has the Omni Slash and he wants to use it, gets the kill, and that is the Beastmaster still dying. Kaboo coming in from the side as well, will land a stun on the Rubik. Will there be more? Will there be a lightning? There might be. There's at least no edict up on Kaboo in this case. And it will be Rubik that will have to back off. It's gonna keep the creep wave with him though, so that they won't be pushing the tower as much as they otherwise would, but they will still be pushing the tower. Fortification goes off in the meantime. We have the Bounty Hunter taking a lot of damage here as well, and there is the dust again, and there he goes, and that's another kill, and that is a Vengeful Spirit taking it this time. As, well, that is the 3rd time he used the smoke, 3rd time he gets a kill. Nice work for him, as he's also of course the one that staged the kill on the mid lane for on the Juggernaut. Invisibility Room picked up by Shrek. I think Hao had an idea though. He got blocked for a second there. He is actually moving back towards his tower, being very safe there, as the rest of his teammates. He doesn't have a support with him this time. He doesn't have the Rubik, who's on his top lane. Shrek is gonna come in here, invisible as he is still. Sunshine looking like an easy target, just like the Beastmaster, who is actually still level 5. Here comes the Bounty Hunter as well. The Shrek stun actually misses. Nice juke, unintentionally, but the Rubik still dies. The Shrek picking that one up. Still no track kills though, because Bounty Hunter is still level 5. Reality Rift in. There is no dust here, so Bounty Hunter will be able to stay alive. Healing Ward not going to get picked up. Oh, actually going to get picked up by the Boar. Boar will give his life for that one, but that's worth it. In the meantime, Queen of Pain on the bottom lane managed to take down a tower, but we're going to stick on his top lane, because there's going to be 5 heroes here from DouFu on this top lane, and they want to be taking some kills. Maybe a tower with them. Chaos Knight, no idea what's coming for him just yet. Still no track though. That is just such a shame, but he is actually going to be fine there. Chaos Knight just going to roam back towards the middle lane. Bounty for Beastmaster by himself now. Who has of course the Hawk to see stun, but he's gonna get a stun, he's gonna get a kill, and or gonna get a Janata and gonna get killed off. Easy kill there. Ching being called out by the Bounty Hunter, who just got level 6 with that kill. So from now on, track kills will mean a lot more of course for DouFu. So we look at the gold graph, 4k in favor of TongFu, which is of course because of their strong lanes, because of their dominance on the bottom lane, and the last hits on the middle lane, and the Beastmaster at least not dying. But well, at least not dying in the start. He now died twice, of course, but at the start he didn't die. So having that advantage in the gold so far, and of course having taken down one tower, and Dire not having taken down one tower at all just yet, as we might see some harassment. No, not this time. And Juggernaut backs up. There's a lot of people hanging around here, not doing anything, and the Hawk actually picked them off. Here comes the Lifestealer though, or is it Lifestealer? What? Rubik with a track on. Here comes Rubik though. Roar going off on the Sven. Access to fly through, and there is something, so this is stun. And will he use it? He should use it. There he goes, uses it on the Sven. Sven taking some damage, Reality Rift in, and Chaos Knight picking up the kill. Beastmaster still dies to the Bed Rider though, who doesn't have enough mana for a lasso, gets a Sonic Wave in his face, and is gonna get killed off. Queen of Pain, double kill. Juggernaut and Bed Rider died by her hand, and it's a 2-1-4-3 trade, and no bounty hunter around there to even land a track on the hero that they did kill off, which is a bit of a shame, of course. But nice kills by TongFu, 3 for 1, good trade for sure. As we have Chaos Knight just coming back towards the mid lane to continue his farm, because he's been doing that quite safely. He has not died yet, has been in 5 out of the 8 kills, picked up 3 kills for himself, and it has got nice last hits as well. He's second highest up on net worth. The highest of this guy though is gonna be still getting stunned here by the Sven. Shrek stun not going to be following up because the duration was not long enough for that one, or at least he was too slow to follow that blink. No real surprise though if you have that blink from the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, who has almost completed her Lincoln Sphere, so that will at least dodge the stuns from now on, which is of course a great thing to have. Vengeful Spear, able to pick up the Bed Rider, did it in the jungle. They found him there and they killed him up. Telekinesis there, stun from Sven on the Rubik still helping out, and the follow-up stun from the Vengeful Spirit of course to help out as well. Even used their swap for that one. Tier 1 tower will drop. Second tier 1 tower to drop in the game, second tier 1 tower to also drop on the side of DouFu. So both towers down on their side. Gold graph spiking towards 5k, and we see the experience graph, of course, 5 kills in favor of TongFu with 4k experience in total in their favor. As we have a TP going here for the Bed Rider, wants to try to do something. A Beastmaster being tracked. I'm not sure if he thinks he's hiding right there, but he is not. And he is going to be trying to get away from this one. And he should be safe. But that track actually gives that extra move speed. There's another track, but Bed Rider will be backing off. No lasso for him. Not even going to try to chase him anymore. It would be taking too long. And then you're also so close to your enemy tower that you might have people TPing in to help him. And that is not something that you want to be doing. So wise to close up that chase. The Juggernaut is looking for something, but gets the telekinesis in the face. It dodges the stun though, pops the Blade Fury, and will be getting away. Invisible Chaos Knight around here though, looking for a stun. Who is he gonna find? There's a stun. Reality Rift in, 2-second stun, and that's gonna be the end of the Juggernaut. And 4 versus 1, pretty easy kill with this, and as well as Leshak not able to help out there. Let's take a look at the level difference. Actually, quite curious about that. Oh, wait a second, first bottom lane. This looks like there's gonna be a gank here up on long DD. And this time there will be a last 2. And this time there's nothing he can do, and Sven just nuking him down with a stun. And that's, yeah, there's long DD thinking, you know what, I am not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna buy back, and I'm gonna continue farming elsewhere. He's been shut down enough, and he wants to use his roar. In the meantime, Queen of Pain coming in to help him. Actually picked up the bounty hunter kill with the Sonic Wave. Nice job for him, as Sven is taking some harassment, but will be fine still. Sven has actually finished up his Vanguard, so nice job for him, as he's a bit more survivable now than he was before, which is of course the whole point of picking up a Vanguard. But of course also he wants to be able to fulfill his carry role, and he needs to be able to stay alive and hit stuff long enough. Yeah, like, it is killing or be killed. And he's gonna be trying to kill off this guy. He just fought back also. Flame Break, Stun, Blade Fury, and this, well, God Strength actually being used for that. TP is gonna come in. Long DD, Omni Slash, that will do the job. Vengeful Spear Stun still latches. Is there gonna be more? It's gonna be Chun taking a lot of damage here though. And he's gonna be forced out. It's just one Vengeful Spirit that came TPing in here. 3 stacks from the Sticky Napalm up on that one. They are gonna chase 4 stacks now. 1 more hit needed, I think. Flame Break will do the job. Bed Rider gets the kill. Nice job. And now the TP comes in. And now, yeah, Rubik picks up the Juggernaut. And the 3-second stun up on the Bed Rider. That dive, okay, was not worth it. They got a Vengeful Spirit, but they both lost their lives for that one. Not worth it at all. As we have a bounty hunter coming in there, but deciding, you know what? Have fun, good job. I'll be farming elsewhere. No real surprise there. We're gonna jump back to the net worth, by the way. We receive both Chaos Knight and Queen of Pain still topping those charts so much. Sven doing the best that he can to also be high up on that list, but I mean, he's almost got half the farm of the Queen of Pain. That is a big difference right there. Let's take a look at what these players are all building. We of course 14 minutes in, 15 minutes into the game so far. We've got Bounty Hunter who's been dying 4 times. Has been getting 8 last hits, so it's really no surprise that he really doesn't. Oh, look at that! It just got placed. Poor guy. Poor guy. Like really, it just got placed. They knew he was around there somewhere. We actually have a smoke up. They know that they are there, and no, Sunshine gonna be stunned. Flame break there as well, and it will be Sunshine that will probably be going down here. Tries to do what he can, but will get dropped by the Juggernaut. Queen of Pain. Whoa, wait a second. Hello, hello, Roar. 4 seconds stun up on the Juggernaut. With Chaos Knight coming in from the side, gets put inside the last 2 though. Will still probably die, and there we go. Sven picking him up. It will be paid for though. It looks like the Juggernaut will still go down. Yes, he will. Vengeful Spirit doing what she can. Lands a stun on the Sven. Sonic Wave is clearing out the Bat Rider. Queen of Pain blinking away from that Sven, who is going to be trying to, of course, get that kill. Oh, look at that stack off the sticky napalm. Stun will still hit. Kills him off. All the low-life heroes still sticking around there. Moo, the only one left alive for TongFu. This is so overextended from TongFu. The Sven staying alive for such a long time. Boar doing what he can to slow him down. Moo will be able to blink away again. Linkosphere doing his job as well, but there's still the stun and the Omni Slash. And Vengeful Spirit, who just came in, taking a lot of damage as well. Might be able to kill off the Sven here, though. Earncharge helping out, and that's indeed the Chaos Knight picking up Leshrac, and the Juggernaut still picking up the Vengeful Spirit, with the Sven going down there as well. No notification for that, but it looked like the Beastmaster actually got that kill with his boar. And the Juggernaut dies there as well. Nice comeback from TongFu, but I have to say, that is overextension from both teams. In the end, it worked out for TongFu, but wow, what a massacre, what a bloodbath. A lot of kills happening on both sides. In the end, favoring TongFu, because they are the one that are still here, and they are the one that are gonna be able to take down this tower, with the Sven Warcry helping out from the Rubik. Also on all the creeps that are hanging around here. The tower, tier 2 tower, will be the first tier 2 tower to drop on the map, and will be going the way of the Chaos Knight gold-wise. 2,400 gold up on him. We have Sun Sheng, he's got 1,800 gold. He's got himself some mana boots, and other than that, nothing much. We have Beastmaster picking up the headdress. Could be going for mechanism or pipe. Either way would be viable. He's of course not going to be able to do much apart from being a semi-support with of course the Roar, utility hero at best, and of course with the slow from his boar. But other than that, he is able to survive, do his stuff, and heal his team. That's his job. He's not really a carry at all. Bounty Hunter gonna land some tracks. Of course, it's a bit of the same role as the Beastmaster in that regard, but in his case it is just to land tracks and then back off, and land tracks and land Janadas and land Jurkentas and then back off as the tier 2 tower. Gonna get pressured here as well. There is not gonna be any defense here. Juggernaut just standing by, watching, not doing anything. Is there gonna be? There's no gem. They know that he's still there though. Queen of Pain, another scream, and there's a dust. One more hit. Reality Wave. Bam! You're dead. Chaos Knight picking up the kill with a crit. Nice dust being used there as the tier 3 tower is gonna take some heat. More support incoming. They thought they were gonna go for the next tier 2 tower, but they actually went for the tier 3 tower, so they're gonna have to back off. It is gonna be Kabu that's gonna be taking a lot of damage on that Leshrac, and Queen of Pain just blinking and getting the last hit, swapping on the Juggernaut, who goes down to the Vengeful Spirit herself. And there's 3 heroes down. And GG actually called by a spectator. That is not a mannered GG, so don't pay attention to that one. No barracks down yet. Anything could still happen, though I have to say DouFu, they are really far behind. 12k in favor of TongFu right now. I would not be surprised to see GG being called, but they feel like they still have the chance. I mean, Sven could turn into some big carry, but they have to defend this. They have to stop this from happening. And so far, TongFu, they have no chance or no plans about backing out. There's gonna be a 3-second stun on the Sven. Blade Fury coming through from the Rubik because he stole that one. Sven actually has to back up there again. Sonic Wave going through. Sven going down. Bad Rider going down. Rubik picking up one. The Queen of Pain picking up the other. It's gonna be Leshrac that's gonna try to get away. It will not be Bounty Hunter that will be able to do that though. Juggernaut actually still picking up the Queen of Pain with his Omni Slash. Leshrac of course helping out with the stun buyback from the Queen of Pain though, and they're still sticking around here. We have Chun picking up a swap on the Leshrac, who's gonna be stunned. 2 seconds. Still has the Nova and Edict there though, but goes down still. Chaos Knight picking up the kill, and now Juggernaut able to back off. 4 heroes down on the side of DouFu, and the buyback came from the Queen of Pain, who was the only one that died for just pushing from the Dire team, from the Radiant team. And this is starting to get out of control. DouFu really on the back foot, but they haven't given up yet. They want to be having the chance to go to the Asia because, I mean, who doesn't? They don't want to be giving this up. They want to force out a game number 3. It's going to be a tough way, though. It's going to be an uphill battle from now on. As it has been an uphill battle for a while now. Looking at this gold graph, it's going to be towards a 17k in favor, gold in favor of TongFu. Experience 12k. It is double the amount of kills that TongFu has, that DouFu compared to DouFu. Smoke up for DouFu. They need to do something. They need to turn the tides, and they need to get a fight in their favor. They've got a lot of disable. If they get a good stun off from the Sven with a good Shrek stun to follow it up, a couple of track kills is all it takes with the lasso for the one that they are worried about most. They're gonna find the Rubik first, and there they go, and that's gonna be a stun there, and that's gonna be a lasso, and that's gonna be a kill. So good job for them. That's one. Need to have 4 more though. Are they gonna be able to get more? Moo is gonna be finding the bounty hunter. Is not gonna be doing anything. Doesn't have dust for herself though. And Moo will be having to back off there, especially with that Warcry up on their gold strength activated. And they will be backing off, or are they thinking about going there? Smoke up for TongFu now as well. They're gonna come in from the side. Here they go, finding 4. God strength still up though. Lincoln Spear from Queen of Pain doing the works. Vengeful Spirit Stone landing up on the Juggernaut, but Juggernaut just spins, doesn't care, wants to go for the Chaos Knight. In the meantime, Queen of Pain picks up the Bat right on the side. Vengeful Spirit still goes down to the Bounty Hunter. We're gonna see Chaos Knight being chased down. Is there gonna be another stun? Yes, there is. And this will be the end of the Chaos Knight as well. Shrek finishing him off with the stun. Nice job. 1 for 3 as DouFu takes a fight. Moo still wanting to pick up some heroes. Gonna land a scream. Gonna have to back off from this one. Is there gonna be another stun from the Sven soon? Yes, 1 second. Will be there. Get your stun out. Get your blink. Oh, blinks away out of stun range. They thought she was gonna blink that way, but she surprised them by blinking the other way. She's still around here though. Lands a Shadow Strike up on the Shrek. It's Sonic Wave as well, and the Kaboo is actually going to be going down here. There's the Omni Slash, Queen of Pain blinking up onto the high ground. 85 HP left, and she's just going to land a last hits, or sorry, right clicks upon this Juggernaut. She's still around there. There could still be a track soon. As soon as she right clicks something, stun gonna come off on 2 heroes here. She blinks away, actually gonna chase something. Roar going off on the Sven. Queen of Pain picking up the Juggernaut on the back foot. Telekinesis up onto the high ground for the Sven. No more stuff for you. He cannot get off there. He's just gonna TP himself out. Moo is gonna throw down some last hits, but that's not gonna be doing anything anymore. As TongFu is alive and kicking still, and they want to take down this tier 2, and they can. They can indeed. In the meantime, it's Batrider that's sitting in his base, waiting for something to happen, waiting for the pushing to come. He wants, of course, blink in and drag someone out to try to take some kills. Try to secure a kill, make the fight uneven, make it 4 versus 5. Starting up with 5 versus 1 and then 4 versus 5, of course. Chaos Knight looking for Violet Rift, looking for stun, gets stun himself though. 3 heroes actually getting stunned. Nice job. No follow-up stun by Shrek though, too far away. Too risky to go in. But they do defend their tier 3 for now. As we have Queen of Pain actually split pushing on the bottom lane, middle lane. And she is gonna be stunned here, but Lincoln's doing his job. Lasso still there though. The Shrek's on as well. Moo, are you gonna go down? Blink away, he's still there. He is safe. He is safe indeed. Nobody going down just yet. Blade Fury after the Radiant team. I'm not sure if you should be doing that. And that's gonna be the Bounty Hunter going down. He had a track up on him because the track was stolen by the Rubik. Swaps in on the Sven, who gets stunned, but he has his God Strength. I'm not sure if he's gonna go down there. Vengeful Spirit picking up the kill. 2 seconds stun landing on the Shrek. I think this is gonna be over. Kaboo trying to get away, won't be able to do so though. Double kill for Hao on his Chaos Knight, and that will be 3 for 0. And I mean, I have to note, there's track kills there as well. Warcry actually now stolen by the Rubik, indicating that he doesn't really care about gold anymore because they know they're ahead. And that is gonna be the tier 3 tower still, probably. But they have to get the creep wave again, because that one backed off. The defense is there, but is it gonna be enough? That's the question. 20k gold, 15k experience, Warcry being popped by the Rubik. Tracks going off still, but is it gonna be enough? Dust doesn't reach this Bounty Hunter this time, so lucky for him. But tier 3 tower, not so lucky. Fortification will delay it. Here comes Sven. Actually, they want to try to defend it. They need to defend it, to be fair. If they can't do it this time, it will be now or never. Stun lands on 2. There's a God Strangler. Shrek stun also hitting on the Chaos Knight. Roar going off on the Juggernaut in the meantime. We have Chaos Knight still taking a lot of damage here, but it will be the Shrek that drops first to the Sonic Wave of the Queen of Pain. Chaos Knight looking for a target. It's actually going to run out. There is a lasso on the Beastmaster, but he's too tanky and will actually be able to pick up the Sven on the way out. Chaos Knight picks up the Juggernaut. This Chaos Knight is on 50 HP still. It is 3-4-0, and a buyback from the Juggernaut happens. They have to defend this. They're waiting for the creep wave again for TongFu, so they have to wait for that to take down these this tier 3 tower, even though of course the creeps are already in the base, so there's no backdoor protection regardless. They will be able to pick up the tower though, should also be able to pick up this barracks as Juggernaut knows that he can't defend, so he's just going to defend his tier 4. And I say it's only tier 4 because there's only one left, the other one is already gone. Omni Slash gonna go off, and there's the Juggernaut being turned into a piglet because Queen of Pain picked herself up beside the Vice, and Juggernaut will be going down. Unstoppable Moo on its Queen of Pain. And they're gonna go for more, and that was the Bounty Hunter getting dropped on the side. Vengeful Spirit picking up the kill for that one, and they're just gonna go for the tier 4 and gonna go for the GG. Even though it's not cold yet, there is very little chance now for DouFu to still get back up from this one, and there's the GG being called. So it will be TongFu that will be up against LGD on Thursday for the finals to determine which one of those two teams is gonna be getting a full sponsor ticket to the Asia 2012. And it's gonna be the third place attire between DouFu and Cruel Demon tomorrow. As that one will also be casted by me, and hopefully that one will actually start in time. But yeah, TongFu taking victory 2-0 over DouFu here in this game, even though game 2 was a lot more imbalanced than game number 1 was. DouFu definitely not helpless, but not able to beat TongFu in this matchup. If you want to know more about this, I actually don't know where you could go. Oh well. You can, well actually you can check out Alienware website. I'm sure there's a link there, because it's of course all sponsored by Alienware. Anyway, my name is Sheever. I am a Ghost to Gamers caster. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming. And I don't think there's gonna be any more casts to do, but I think I'm gonna be making some doing some matchmaking, so that's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. And stay tuned for more Dota 2, but then not any matches, but just playing. And thank you for watching. I already said that. I know, I'm repeating myself. Anyway, outro.